PCA Zone 1's long-standing Tech Tactics event went national earlier this year. Following its success, PCA held the first annual West Coast Tech Tactics at Porsche's Retail Support Center in Ontario, California.
Informative and in-depth enough, but not over the top.
Just absolutely amazing day.
Well, we're here at the West Coast Porsche Training Facility in Ontario, California. This is the West Coast version of Tech Tactics. As you know, we held the East Coast version in the wintertime. This is very similar in format. Seminars, special VIP speakers, and the PCA members get to take it all in. Dr. Frank Walliser, who's in charge of the 918 Spider Project, also flew over from Germany just for this event. Plus, we had the 991 on display, and they've opened the doors up, showed us all the behind the scenes of how this car was built, and even had a 997 next to it to show the difference between the 991 and the 997. Making this all possible for PCA to be able to enjoy this special facility is Paul Greger with Club Coordination, who's our contact to Porsche in Germany. Paul, what does an event like this mean to Porsche in relation to the club?
I think we're very, very proud to have the club come in here. This is one of our two facilities, as you mentioned, and here on the West Coast. We're happy to have the club into our house, so to speak, so we can show behind the scenes how we do our work, how we train our tech sessions, how we train all of the different centers we have, and also our distribution, the parts area that we have. So we're very, very pleased to have the PCA come in.
And we have a mix of speakers of both PCA Tech Committee speakers as well as PCA trainers, and these are the guys that actually train the technicians in the field. Is that correct?
Very much so. For example, the 991 presentation we did this morning, the gentlemen were in Europe for about two and a half weeks. They've just done the trainer program for the 991, and they are now back in North America, and we'll start rolling out the trainings to the various centers across North America.
And speaking to one of the PCA speakers, he mentioned that he was impressed with the quality of questions, that they even got more in-depth questions that their own technicians asked them. So I think that says quite a lot about PCA members and their interest in all things technical about Porsche. So, next year when you see this advertised, be it the East Coast or West Coast, put it in your calendar, because this is definitely an event you can't miss.
I like actually the Durametrics session. Just there's so much in these cars, they're so computerized. I don't do my own work, but just knowing all the stuff they can check is good knowledge for me when I go into the shop and get my car worked on.
Well, I was just amazed at the level of expertise of the speakers in the first place, and how often can he sit in a room and listen to the project manager tell all about how the 918 Spider came to be about. It was just an absolutely amazing day.